This film is about projectiles. It's about the throwing war. That's chucking stuff at people. Stop! Oh! When I was Augustus Caesar, people didn't throw things at me.
You see, Brian, that's the reality of the ancient battlefield.
Amazing.
Everybody's either throwing things, they're hurling things, they're slinging. It's being chucked around like wildfire. But it keeps your head down.
It's true. The air was full of missiles. There was a constant bombardment of stuff. Spears, arrows, darts from catapulti, rocks from ballistae, and of course, slingshot.
So the loop goes over your finger.
Yep.
Finger and thumb clutch the knot there. You're spinning it round and releasing.
Oh, I'd have loved one of those when I was a kid. Oh. We used to have catapults, but not those would be marvellous.
We've been using stones, and they're fine, and they're good weapons, but of course they're different weights and different shapes, and they're hard to get consistent. What you need is your ammunition to be the same weight and the same shape. These are glandes, they're lead bullets, and of course...
Yes. Every legionary had these. Imagine that.
That would be deeply unpleasant.
And absolutely terrifying.
That obviously is a phallus, that speaks for itself. This says Peto Landicam fulvia, which effectively means I'm hunting or seeking out the female genitalia of Fulvia, who is Mark Antony's wife.
I don't know where to put my face. These raging storms of stones, these blizzards of flying rock and lead were the beginning to virtually every battle, forcing the enemy to take cover behind their shields. Right, that's fine. It's amazing. I mean, this shield, it's very effective.
It's a scutum. It's the infantryman's...
A scrotum?
No, not a scrotum.
No,
That's... this is a scrotum. Scrotum's Latin for purse.
But, it's like a barn door.
It is, but if you have your comrade next to you and the one on either side of you, you are going to be well protected against the arrows and the slings and the spears that are being hurled in your direction. And formidably, if you're an enemy of Rome, you want to be behind a shield wall because there are things like this coming at you. This is the feared Roman pilum. Each legionary had two of these, different weights. So a lighter one for medium to long range, and you see this lead-weighted heavier one for the real impact at close range. Because the tribes against which the Romans are fighting, they embraced a warrior culture. So they would come hurtling, yelling their rebel yell and screaming.
Not yet.
No. The tribes that they're fighting, the Gauls, the Celts, and the Germanic tribes, they want to come screaming.
Oh, that'd make him cough, wouldn't it?
That's a fair impact.
Wow, she's gone through about a foot, look.
But it's punched through with this conical pointed head. Even if it doesn't go into you, it's dropped down, this is wedged into the ground, you can't go any further forward with this, your shield is rendered useless.
He's got to get rid of the shield, hasn't he? It makes him totally vulnerable. That is amazing. That is completely ingenious. A work of genius. Absolutely brilliant. Every legionary carried two pila. So imagine if there were 10,000 legionaries at a battle. Celtic kebabs, anyone? Horse archers were great for surprise flanking attacks, and infantry archers were great for keeping enemy troops pinned down so they couldn't maneuver.
The thumb wraps around the bowstring, and then you secure the thumb with this finger here. Just draw it back, and I know you can shoot a bow. Yeah. Draw it back.
Oh, yes, not bad! Marvellous, that's a dead barbarian. There's no end to my talents. The Romans had artillery machines, ballistae and catapultae of immense size, power and range. On the battlefield, they used smaller versions. Now this is a real toy to play with! This is absolutely marvellous!
So, Brian, this is a catapult. It's like a giant crossbow. Instead of bow, what you've got is you've got two independent limbs trapped in these torsion springs that are skeins of tightly wound rope.
That's marvellous. I can pan and tilt and take aim. Look at that.
Is this someone personal?
No, this is a message from Rome. Go on, scram, you hairy monster.
Pot calling kettle black, eh?
Who is that?
Oh, no idea.
He's in my sightline. Oh, marvellous, yummy.
Right, the bolt sits in there. Don't pull it yet. No, don't pull it yet. The bolt sits in the channel there.
Yes.
Hang on. Oh, wait.
Wait.
Right, lift that out there.
Yeah.
Get rid of that.
Oh,
now,
it's in my power
it's in
now.
your power.
Oh, no. Take that, you barbarian. Oh! Yeah! Bullseye! It's gone through the three of them. 3 for the price of 1. Marvellous! What a weapon. I'd love one of these for Christmas. I'd love one of these in my Christmas stocking. Give them fire! Catapultae could be used with incendiary ammunition. This is the big one. This is it.
The flaming incendiary dart.
Burn in hell, barbarian! Marvellous! Better than November the 5th! Tempests of projectile mayhem gusted across the battlefields of ancient Rome. It wasn't a very safe place to be. So if you're going to be a Roman, take care. Gordon's alive! Yes! Burn to a crisp, just how I like them. Hey, lads! Up Rome! Yeah!